Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with some more cool and unique camp locations for you. Starting off in the forest this week with a spot that I've kind of had on the back burner for a little while, because there's not a whole lot to it. But maybe some of you will like it. So we've got a pickup truck here, not really any junk in it or anything like that. Kind of a bummer. It'd been nice if there was like a toolbox in the back. Something, you know? And of course we got the scarecrow right here. The biggest takeaway from this spot is going to be the cooking station. And while that's not spectacular, hey, it's a free workbench. Can't complain. And then of course we had the safe there, which is busted open. I mean, I didn't see any containers around this area. No random junk to pick up. But it is in a location that is relatively close to a few different random spawn locations, including one for the rare vendor. So that's something. Now to Toxic Valley, where this spot, I'm really not sure about it. I've swung by here many times in the past where I'm like, I think I'm going to record this one. And then I get there and I go, no, I don't want to record this one. But, so we had the first aid kit. We got a toolbox. Good thing about this spot is it has several containers. I don't know if you would really want to camp here, though. Because in the times I've come here in the past, there's been various enemies hanging out here. And that kind of sucks. But, I mean, you do get a little bit of junk here. You have containers, wood pile. I know how much you like them wood piles, alright? I made sure it had one for you. There is a bear trap, which is pretty cool. I was kind of tempted to step in it just for the fun of it, but I was like, nah, better not. I'm going to leave this place pristine. Now, as for its location, it puts you really close to the random spawn where you can pick up the skiing outfit plan. So that's probably the biggest plus about that spot. Now to the ash heap, where it doesn't look like the ash heap because we are on the far outside edge of the area considered to be the ash heap. So it looks a lot more like Savage Divide. But in this spot, of course, you got the ore right there. And this, I don't know why I like this spot. I mean, not a whole lot going on. You know what it is? I think it's that little umbrella and chair in the middle. I think that's why I like it. It is kind of weird, though. In the back of the truck, there's the thing that holds all the bottles, little crate. And there's no, like, random bottles in the back of the truck. You have the little blue tent over here, which sadly doesn't have anything underneath it. You get a shopping cart and a wood pile. Yeah, see? Made sure that wood pile was there. Someone's like, my god, Decoy, we don't care about the wood piles. What are you doing? Well, wood piles, alright? Bottles, wood piles, bottles, and gnomes. Oh my. Got all that for you. Now, overall, I think the spot's kinda nice. Location-wise, it's not horrible. I mean, it is putting you between two train stations, which is kinda cool. Now, I don't know. I know it doesn't look like Ash Heap, but it is just barely in that area. But now, to the Savage Divide. To a location that I'm sure quite a few of you have been to at some point. Now, I like that we can get out here on top of the railing. That is pretty cool. And I mean, you can run along the railing to the end. But we're not really here for the railing. I just wanted to throw that in. Because what we're here for is down here. So down in the bottom of this area, of course we've got the camper all half covered in dirt. But there is one thing that's really special about this spot, and no, it's not the silt bean. I know you had high hopes for that silt bean. That's not what it is. Though it is cool that it's here. And of course we got a little burn pile full of books, also not the important part. We're getting there, alright? 10mm pistol, also not it. Right there on the edge of the chair, super hard to see, is a wedding ring. That is probably the biggest takeaway from the area down here. And of course you got the radio, and it's a working radio, not one of the ones that just plays static. I know that. I know you like the static, I know that's your jam, but that one plays real music. So I guess if you wanted, you could live way up there on the railing, and then jump down here. Now, I'd almost try to see if you could find a spot on the edge of the cliff that would let you throw down your camp to take advantage of as much as possible. I don't know, really, I mean, if you can get it to work just right out there on the railing, you might be able to do some really cool stuff with it. But now to the Meijer, where I kind of phoned it in. Kinda. Alright? So we got a little camping area right here. And this spot bums me out. Because other than it being a little camping area, there is nothing. I couldn't find any junk, any containers, nothing. But the reason I decided I'd go ahead and throw this one in was more that it gave me an excuse to tell you about a general area rather than a spot. So right up behind the tent, there's this path going through the Meijer. If you go up that way, it's a different cool and unique camp location from a good while back that is also a random spawn. But if you follow the path the other way, there are several really nice looking spots that you could consider to build your camp at. But I didn't want to make a video of just a path. So if you're looking to live in the Meijer, I would definitely suggest checking out that little path and seeing if there's a spot that you would like to take advantage of. Location-wise, it's not really the best, but again, that path, pretty cool. And now to Cranberry Bug. Oh yeah, we're back here again. Oh, Cranberry, I don't know what to say about you anymore. There's only so many different ways I can say that you suck. And Cranberry, you suck. That's all there is to it. I do wonder, though, are some of the thumbs down that I get in the videos, is that because I keep talking crap about Cranberry, and there's like all of maybe 5 people that are like, oh, Cranberry's the best. It's the best, Decoy. You don't know what you're talking about. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't change the fact that Cranberry is boring. There's not enough going on here. I need more structures. There's only so many tunnels I can show before I go insane. But you do have all the stuff in the tunnel back there. We got all this water right here. So, hey, it's one of those lucky spots out in the Cranberry where, you know, there's actually some water. Now, there's also a wood pile. One of the big wood piles where you put down an extractor. Because if you're crazy enough to be camping down here, why not use a wood pile? Now, fair warning. With this spot, I recorded the whole thing, and then when I got done recording the little part with the map and I stopped recording, I got smacked by a grafton monster. I don't know where he came from. Maybe he was mad that I don't like Cranberry. I don't know, but he sucked too. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.